It's a work day.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in.
Oh my god, I just hit my camera. He went ahead and kind of slid into us sideways a little bit. Unfortunately for his Honda, he's significantly smaller and lower than this Durango is, even if at its stock height. So the back of the Durango, the tire kind of caught his car and hopped us up in the air a little bit, and we came down. I mean, luckily we were perfectly fine, pretty much unscathed. His car was not so lucky. This is very heavy, so it's probably expensive.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring.
It's a work day. Watch face. I was gonna say, the other side gonna make me a liar. Little Hammer.
Good job, Hammer.
We are pulling the front of the Durango apart. I got Tommy over here
I'm Tommy.
and Will over there.
He's
Hello.
And at the moment, here's Will.
Hello.
Hello.
And I'm gonna do an unboxing because everybody else is busy.
Yay. Oh, come on.
Less boxes in the shop means more room too. Hey, stop
Room
rolling.
for activities.
Really? This thing is kicking my. There we go. Did you hurt yourself?
No, I just almost lost my balance. Got the cotter pin out without the cutters. Yeah, it's like really soft metal.
Yeah, it's just a cotter pin. That's surprising. It's not like it's on anything important, just the ball joints.
Just.
Oh, yeah! So this is a lower control arm, for sure, by its size. Oh my god, how much tape is on this thing? Tape. Almost get it through. So this is Tommy's side. Oh god. Non-greasable. That's the weird part. The lowers were non-greasable, the uppers are. I don't make these things up. And the
How'd
uppers,
you get your stuff everything up?
he ran the.
Steel toe.
Nope.
No, same.
Everybody always cuss me out for having steel toes all the time. And then I don't get steel toes and they wear out really fast.
Yep.
And I'm always getting hurt. I don't really need to open the box, it's just going to fall out of the bottom.
Huh.
What the f? Oh. Don't mind me, my brain's just not working.
Tell me it's the right size.
It's the right. I had it upside down.
But they can help you.
Thank you. Okay, we got. Yep, there's another one over here.
Sorry to bother you, but where's your penetrating foam?
Right there by the brake fluid.
Before you grab your penetrating. Oh,
Yes, sir. What do you need, Tommy?
I'm trying to, I don't want this resting on the brake line and gripping it. I'm trying to make it work and it ain't working.
Okay, 2 seconds. There we go. There's another one. Ugh.
Yeah, this one kind of. That's what I got. It ain't really working. It's still. I think it's still putting stress on that brake line.
Let go. That's all right for now.
Okay.
We'll worry about it when we do the lower arms. Huh?
Good?
Yeah, for now. If we want to deal with less weight, we take the lug nuts off and take the caliper off.
Yeah. Or the rotor or whatever.
Rotor, yeah, sorry. It's not attached to anything. It's literally just sitting there. Just set it off to the side so it's like not directly in the dirt. All right, so I didn't really record us taking the upper control arms off, but I wanted to show you how bad the rubber is. It's just pretty much gone all the way around. Here's what it should look like. Good rubber in there. Good rubber out here. The ball joint's a little wrecked. It's not like falling off the car, but could be better.
The next day.
All right, so it ended up getting late. The upper control arm, it's got these 2 bolts in it. They're gonna go in those 2 holes. And it did not come with new nuts, so we're reusing the hardware there. So I'm gonna go ahead and slip this guy in there. And these are lock nuts, so they're not gonna just finger thread all the way on. Okay. All right, so that part's done. Well, on there, not done, but. And I went ahead and put the grease zerks on there ahead of time. Focus. Focus. You gonna focus? We're gonna undo these lower ball joints. We already took the cotter pins out. Oh God. People wonder why I'm always laying on the ground. Because if you don't, you gotta bend yourself in half. Pine needles. Well, I'm knocking those over too. Ah, cool. We're on it. And it's off. Whew. All right, I'm not reusing those. I don't remember why these cotter pins are doubled up in these holes. I think my buddy Jared put them on, and we were worried because they were a little bit thinner than what we were supposed to have. But I'll tell you what, they are a pain in the butt to get out. It's honestly easier to just yank the whole thing out the wrong way. Now this is spring-loaded-ish. It's It's got that little wavy washer in it. So don't lose that. They say you need it. And unfortunately, I think this is a 30. It's between an inch and it's between an inch and a quarter and an inch and an eighth, for which I do not have a socket that's deep enough. So, gotta go a little bit bigger. So under there, we have a big flat washer and the castle nut, which we are gonna have to reuse. Whew, okay. Now we get that to pop back in there because it came out of its CV shaft knuckle, and then we pull the CV shaft out. All right. All that's left to do to remove the knuckles on it both sides is just popping it out. Whew. I'm tired. Just starting. All right. So after we get this off, then we're going to focus on getting torsion bars out if we can on their own. If not, we're going to have to take them out with the lower control arms. Then we'll pop them out and put them in the new lower control arms and put everything back in. I do have my help coming today. Will and Tommy will be returning. They're probably still about an hour out. So I'm just going to try to get as much done as I can until they get here. When they do get here, I'm going to have them take over this part, and I'm going to focus on getting that rack out and getting the new one in. It's close. It's 2 nut and bolts and 2 lines. 3 nut and bolts, sorry. And 2 lines. And then I should be able to wiggle it on out. This side, there's no clearance issue at all. The other side might be a little bit of a problem, but if nothing else, we can just bring the whole unit out this way. But you'll be here to see that. So one of the many other things that we're doing here is replacing all of the power steering pieces, which includes the pump and reservoir, lines, and of course, like I said before, the rack and pinion. So that's where we're at right now. Ready to get this little hose clamp off of here. I got my reservoir or drain pan down below. I'm gonna try to drain this reservoir. Good thing I'm replacing the hoses because that one does not look too healthy. Oh boy, nor does it want to move. Well, let's see what I can do here. Well, that was a prime example of one of the reasons why it's getting replaced. Went to pull the hose off and the barb snapped off of it. Oh, dear God. Some of that definitely missed the pin. Yeah, I got a mess to clean up. Oh well. We'll be back. All right, now that she's done leaking, we're gonna unplug the sensor. So it's right here. Give it a little squeeze and a wiggle. There we go. So this sensor is still good. We're gonna try to save that, unscrew it, and put it in the new line. Probably the easiest time to do that's gonna be now. So let me find a wrench. Part of the line that has a hexagon on it, 18 fits on there. It's kind of loose, but it fits. And the sensor is a 22 millimeter. I don't know if they're all gonna be 22, but mine is. I know I'm not gonna be able to break this free while holding the camera, so I'll break it free and then I'll come back. All right, I got it broke free and shaved some skin off my arm at the same time, but here we are. That's our power steering sensor. I just put it in my little tray here. I'm probably gonna see if I have another O-ring for that. It looks like it might be all right, but I prefer to put a new one on it. Next is going to be unscrewing that line from the bottom of the pump. It's super hard to see from here, but this line kind of comes up, goes back down, so it does almost a 180 to go down, comes back, makes another 180 down there, and comes up into the bottom of the pump over there just behind the edge of the pulley. I don't know if you can see any of this, what I'm saying. So down here, which you can't see. Oh, sorry. So the book says to do the work, you need to remove this top part of the fan shroud, which is also the engine coolant overflow and the washer fluid bottles. I'm going to try to cheat and get around that just because I don't like the idea of taking that out. I cannot get a wrench on where the high pressure line attaches to the pump. It's just tucked in there too well. I did get a ratchet on the 3 bolts that holds this onto the engine, and I think I can run it out with my pneumatic ratchet here. Unfortunately, I don't have an electric one, or I would use that, but that's where we're at, so I'm going to try to squeeze in there and get that done.
Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way.
Learned another valuable lesson. This new brake parts cleaner, don't try to spray any greasy crap off your hands with it like you do with the stuff you get at O'Reilly's or AutoZone. No. We're taking the power steering lines loose from the rack and pinion because the rack is coming out. These are 18 millimeter, both of them. This one's loose, thankfully. Come on. Someday. All right, I think we got that one pretty well. Really? Oh, for a crow's foot. All right, wrench. Under the truck now. Why is my hat under here?
Catch that wrench.
Apparently.
Might want to put the hat back.
Well, that's the problem. This bottom one's in the way. Is it attached to that or what? Should just pop out. Probably got an O-ring on it that doesn't want to come out. There it goes.
This has 310% of your vitamin C daily value.
That's the low pressure line. Can I get a paper towel? I just got goo all over me right there on the top of the toolbox.
You got goo on?
Ah! It's leaking all over the damn place. Oh well, I got a big mess I gotta clean up. Less slippery now. Okay. Are you gonna turn spin out now? Yes, thankfully. Ugh. little tension in it. There we go. Oh, that's the low pressure line for sure. Okay. Does not look like it's moving. The nut is, though. I mean, you know, we're jiggling on this end, so it's not too tight over here. I wonder if there's a rubber bushing in there that it's caught up in. So take this off, you know, the whole thing here off the air gun.
Okay.
We're gonna have to put a breaker bar on it to crack it loose. Hold on, let me find the big breaker bar.
Can you rotate it so I got a better, I thought we were.
No, all I can turn is the nut itself.
Not the bolt.
Correct. For some reason, they are separate entities. I wonder if this nut is just a lock nut. I wonder if that's actually threaded into the... Hold on, I'm gonna try to take this nut all the way off. If I can. Of course. Gets to a point and then it's like, nope, too hard to turn again.
See, I'm not feeling you translate any of that into this wrench.
That's why I'm thinking it's threaded into the actual rack too. I think this is just a lock nut.
Keep it from, so it's not really a bolt, it's more of like a stud of some, not stud. You know what I'm talking about. Carpentry uses them. Put little wood dowels in.
Anchor. It looks like it was wiggling freely.
Shh!
Give me a second.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's got a peg or anything on it, does it? What are you doing?
Trying to figure out if there's a better way of doing that. It's all fucking flopping in there.
Come on. What the hell?
Oh, it's not a bolt, I don't think.
Yeah, it just slid.
Yeah, it does. I feel it now.
You pull it out? I pushed it in as far as I could. Give it a little wiggle.
It's like one of them wrenches, except it's bent in a weird geometry.
I don't know what that means.
Feels like...
It may not come all the way out, but it should come out far enough for the rack to come off.
There we go. Here, I'll show you what I mean.
There we go. Rack's free. Wow. I think we did that with the air gun.
What, the gouge?
Yeah. And the extra bend. I think it was just bent at a 90 before.
Looks like it.
Whoopsie. Well, now we know. The bolt's not threaded into anything. It's just a nut. Just undo the nut and slide that out.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
All right, so we're one bolt away.
Scared me. Probably shouldn't have put this on yet.
No, you're fine. You have plenty of
What
throw.
are you gonna do about the music when
You're tightening though. You need to lift up.
Yeah, what about
Oh yeah, turn the music up.
up or off?
off?
Here we go.
Watch your knuckles.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to palm it. Oh my god. Yeah, ready? No.
Started to move. There you go. There you go. And then it gets easier, obviously, as you go on.
Better. Walking it up. Ooh.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah. I guess to a certain point, you should be able to thread it off with your fingers.
Yeah, I ain't there yet though.
I squirted that one last night, I think. with the lube.
That's why it looks all clean, probably.
Yeah. Well, I blasted him with cleaner to clean him off, and then I hit him with lube. I just didn't do it on the other side.
What did you do to get the bolt to move?
Just pushed it. After I got the nut off, I just pushed it through. We'll have to grab the thingy on this side, though, because it's just going to fall without that. All right. Ah, hold on, CV shaft. Grab the CV shaft off the end of that. There you go. Just set it down. Let's give it a wiggle. Push, 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 push. Well, I might have to grab the other side then. I don't want to poke you in the face with that. Excuse me. Oh. You might need to grab that one on that side too. But... steering.
Oh, it's rusty on this side. Well, let me reposition myself. I'm gonna try feeding it at an angle and moving it forward.
Okay.
That probably gave me enough to grab it. Sure looks like it.
Tommy, you got the other side?
Grab that, now, see, now wiggle it around so you know what you got. Yeah. That's all gonna drop as soon as I pull.
We can set it down on the lower control arms after it's free.
Okay. I wish I had a pair of pliers. Hey, look.
Want needle nose? I got needle nose over here.
Anything. Vice grips probably work too.
Got vice grips too.
Don't throw them yet.
Tommy, give it a wiggle while he's pulling.
Here it comes.
All right, there we go. Then set her down.
Yep, it's down.
So that's what it's supposed to look like before you take the power.
Yeah, before we mutilated it, minus the rust. That's what it should look like.
Now you know what 150 pounds going through a wrench will do to a piece of metal.
Right. Tommy, you want to feed that through towards me? Till it,
Resting on the...
yeah, till it drops out. There we go.
You good?
Yep. All right, I'm going to pull it all the way out.
You want somebody over there to make another lever point?
I don't think I'll need to. We'll see.
Just wanted to get you past the rubber.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm not past the rubber. Whoop, you got it.
So I need to set the other one down by that and get the steering as close as possible. Whew. The outer tie rods, that is. My gimbal got confused.
I bet.
All right, there we go.
What else?
That's the rack and pinion with inner and outer tie rods.
Yay.
So the new one is going to be matched up, and then we'll put it back in the same way we just took this out. So my brand new refurb, I'll move around here for a second, showed up with this line almost completely crushed through, but it's also been dragged, like when it was going on conveyor belts, because it looks like you can see the line of the outside of the pipe right there. So this line is no good, and I'm not willing to wait, even if they're willing to warranty. Oh, what are you doing? Stop. Even if they're willing to warranty it out. We're not doing that line.
Oh. Getting carried away here.
So we're taking this old line, which is in decent shape. We're going to put it on the new unit and then send it. Oh, that one even says it was remanufactured. So this is not the first rack to go in this car.
Taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy. Don't think I'll get home safe. Taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo.
All right. Yeah, just watch your fingers for a second. Ow. Ow. Everything's in the way.
That didn't help. That made it worse.
I know. There's more shit down there than you.
Hold on.
What? No, it's fine.
Woo! Is that what you planned?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Gotti.
I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
Flatten that a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they shouldn't make them out of soft metal. All right, guys. Well, we had to call it a wrap for a few days. We've got one of these freak winter weather storms moving in that's going to be going on till probably Wednesday. And I'm not keen on catching pneumonia. So we're going to wrap this one up, and we'll get back to it as soon as the weather breaks again. So hopefully we'll have another video for you next week. Till then, take care. I love you. Bye.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry.